This is the Bunn Phase Brew coffee maker. It's been certified by the Specialty Coffee Association of America because it met the rigorous scientific standards of that organization. It brews coffee a little differently than a traditional coffee maker, and it makes a delicious cup. Let me show you how it works. I've already filled the brew funnel with a filter and coffee grounds. That slides in right here. Next, I need to fill the water tank with some cold water. And you'll notice through the water fill window, you see the numbers 4, 6, and 8. That's because this coffee maker makes 4 to 8 5-ounce cups of coffee. And while that may sound a little smaller than a traditional coffee maker, this way you don't need to worry about making too much coffee. And if you need to make more, the brew cycle is so fast, it's easy and simple to make another pot. I'm now going to fill my carafe with some cold water. When you're filling the water tank, it actually pours a little easier to have the lid on. The Bunn Phase Brew comes with either a glass carafe or a thermal carafe. If you're using the thermal carafe, one little tip is to fill it with hot water for about 30 seconds, and that will ensure that your coffee stays nice and hot. I've poured out the hot water. My carafe is nice and warm. I'm going to slide that down here to the warming plate. And this phase brew can be set automatically, so it can brew coffee at your specific start time. Or you can just start the cycle by pressing the on button. After you press the on button, you're not going to hear anything at first, and that's a little different than other coffee makers. With this one, all of the water is heated to 200 degrees. That's the optimal coffee brewing temperature. And then all of it is going to be released at once. That heating process should take about 6 minutes. Once it's reached the desired temperature, 200 degrees, you're going to hear a big whoosh as the water all gets emptied out through a spray head, sort of like a shower head. The coffee is then going to mix with the water for about 4 minutes, again, the optimal brewing time, and then it'll fill our pot and we can drink our coffee. This little racetrack on the display indicates that the coffee maker is in the heating cycle. Now that we're in the brew cycle, the water will be in contact with the coffee grinds for about 4 minutes. It's been about 10 minutes, and the display indicates that the brew cycle is done and we're ready to enjoy a cup of coffee. If you're using the phase brew with the glass carafe, the warmer plate will stay hot up to 2 hours. But with this thermal carafe, it'll turn off as soon as the brew cycle is complete. And look at this gorgeous, rich coffee. It smells delicious. To clean up, the brew funnel and the glass carafe can go into the top rack of the dishwasher. But if you're using the thermal carafe, you're going to want to clean the carafe and the lid by hand after every use. And for a deep clean to decalcify the machine, the display will let you know when it's time.